Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today is Psyduck Day. Somehow we've made it to Psyduck Day. I don't know what Psyduck... Psyduck was not part of the plan. Like, can we just say... I should start fishing. Give me one sec. Hmm. Psyduck was not part of the plan because Psyduck is not part of Jesse and James' team, as far as Team Rocket is concerned. So, we were never planning on getting a Psyduck, and by we I mean me. I was never planning on getting a Psyduck. But, you gotta have a Psyduck to trade for a Lickitung, and I need a Lickitung. So, like, Lickitung is pivotal to this team working out, because Lickitung is, I think, the only person on my team that can learn Surf. And we cannot beat the game without Surf. It is not possible. So we must have a Lickitung. So today is Psyduck Day, so that we can quest to get that Lickitung at the end of Cycling Road, I believe. So I don't know how long it's going to take to fish for this 5% chance of getting a Psyduck, but the answer is probably less time than it would take for us to do it in the water that has a 1% chance of getting a Psyduck. We hope. I do not know how long this is going to take. This is very possible that the whole stream is just going to be fishing for a Psyduck. You know what, Arbok? I love you. I love that you have shed skin. I was mad about it at first because I was like, why don't you get Intimidate? But like the fact that you can't be affected by status problems is the best. Just the best snake ever. Yeah, so we're fishing in this water that's supposed to have a 5% chance of getting a Psyduck. And how many times does it need to not catch before I move to a different spot? It doesn't catch here either. Maybe I'll fish like 5 times in like each square around the perimeter of this body of water. Oh, except for 2 because there are people there. And we'll see what happens. Ever since Gen 3, I want to treat fishing for like rare spawns the same way as like Phoebus, where it's like he's only in 1 square of water. What you gonna do about it? But like, I know that's just really not true for every other Pokemon, including Phoebus, and you know, a different game where you can catch Phoebus. Can you catch Phoebus in different games, or is it just straight up? I legitimately don't know. I think I always bred my Milotic because I would trade up the Milotic because I raised one to level 100. Essentially, I had dexed Gen 3, and because in the process of dexing Gen 3, is everyone on my team dying? Let me check out this party real fast. We might need to go heal. We're gonna need to go heal. I haven't been in Growlithe out because type disadvantage. Oh, Meowth has an item. Thank you, Meowth. It's mostly berries, but you know. I'm waiting for her to bring me a nugget again. Earn her keep, you know? Hi. Heal my children. So yes, in order to get a Lickitung, we must trade for a Golduck, apparently. This is what Seka told us in chat yesterday. And now we have to now we have to go do it. So I already did the first 3 spots, so we're just gonna keep moving over. I'm gonna do 5 fishes, or approximately 5 fishes in each spot, and just work my way around this thing and maybe encounter some things in the grass on the way. Who knows? We'll see. But we're just fishing for a Psyduck, and we have a 5% chance of getting a Psyduck. And if you know anything about statistics, it's really low. And if you do know something about statistics, it's gonna be a while. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're catching a Psyduck today. We might be fishing the whole time. Although last time, because I was like, I wasn't finding the Growlithe, I was like, I don't know how low of a chance of getting. Admittedly, I still don't know. I've never looked up the odds, percentage chances of catching a Growlithe on wherever I found Growlithe, Route 11 or something. I don't know. But I never looked up the percentage odds of catching a Growlithe there, so I don't actually know what the odds were. But it took, well, I had done like the end of the stream, and it had taken a while. And then I did it again, and it didn't take that long the next day. So I want to say that yesterday I spent about 30 minutes looking for a Psyduck. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna try to find the Psyduck, and I don't know, maybe at some point I'll get bored and I'll decide to rearrange my bag because the items are not. I truly believe the items belong in a specific order. I'm a psychopath, in case anyone didn't know this already. I truly believe that there is an order the items belong in your bag. And this probably comes from like Gen 1 playing Pokemon back in the day, because I did that as a child. And when you play Pokemon Gen 1, if you ever want to pick up yellow, blue, or red, in order to use any ability, essentially, you like nowadays you guys have it easy. You just go, you click on water, you click on the cut tree, etc. Back in the day, you had to like open your menu, go to your Pokemon, click on your Pokemon with the thing, use the thing, and if you wanted to get on your bike, same deal. Open menu, go to your bag, click on bike. The good news is your menu didn't, or your items at least, didn't used to take up your whole screen. They was just like a little box on the screen. And so you could just kind of, be like bicycle, click. But like you could rearrange your items. So you always just put your bicycle on top because you were like, yeah, I need that, Here, I'll do my key items right now. I always do Super Rod first and then Old Rod. And then, honestly, these guys, Versus Seeker goes up because Versus Seeker is good. Versus Seeker might even be out these guys. Town Map always gets up top, despite the fact that I never use it, because it's a classic, And classic items, I feel like, belong there. Pokeflute, you actually can, like, just use anywhere, which is fun, and because of that, Pokeflute gets up top. Ooh, and make it double? We are preparing for trouble. The Dome Fossil will disappear eventually, but like the rest of these items, I don't hugely care about. So the order of the items, for some reason, you can, I think, tell you how many coins you have. Those are just free coins. I haven't gambled at all. Oh, not gonna lie, I picked Dome just because it's the first one I ran into, and because I'm not gonna revive a Pokemon. I can't. I'm not allowed to. Because I'm not allowed to do it, I just clicked on a random one. Also, I clicked Dome Fossil like kind of like out of spite, because when I first played the Pokemon games, my sister and I would play them simultaneously. And we would go through the games together. And because we always had like the partner games, essentially, Ruby, Sapphire, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, she had yellow, I had blue. And she started playing a little bit before I did because she's older than me and got the game first. But because we were playing at the same time, and because she was older than me, and at the time, for Gen 1 at least, she was doing it first, she got first dibs on all the, like, the pairs, essentially. So, like, you get to pick between fossils, and you get to pick between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. And my sister got first dibs, essentially. So because she got the Dome Fossil, I was forced to get the Helix fossil, which I now like really appreciate. I love Omastar. I think Omastar is a better choice than Kabuto. But I I still nowadays when I play, I'm like, well, I didn't get to pick the dome fossil the first time. So I want to pick it now when I can. Even though it like literally doesn't matter for this run through because I have to play with Team Rocket Pokemon. But that being said, praise Lord Helix. We love you. You did it great for us, and I will always remember your contributions to the team. And if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is a reference to Twitch Plays Pokemon because Twitch Plays Pokemon. What a great time in our collective Twitch history. Just absolutely incredible. Right? Right? It's so impressive. Like I feel like that needs to go on my resume. Like Twitch Plays Pokemon is incredible. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how, like, if you think about it, like Twitch Plays Pokemon at the time that it happened, which was like kind of really before the surge of Twitch, or I guess it was at the beginning of the surge of Twitch and streaming and stuff like that. But like for someone to have made that and have given us that experience, like I don't know who that person is, but I feel like I owe him $1 at least, or dinner. Like, who are you, inventor of Twitch Plays Pokemon, and can I buy you dinner? Because you've given me so much joy in my life. Yeah, yeah, 18 days, which is incredible. I'm almost at like 10 days. I think this is technically my 8th day playing Pokemon, which means I'll probably beat it in 18 days, but then that means that Twitch Plays Pokemon beat the game as fast as like a normal playthrough is, because that's what I've been doing, just like a regular playthrough. Admittedly, I'm not playing 24/7, so there is that. Yeah, 18 days flat, so very different time span. But yeah, I remember waking up and being like, Twitch Plays Pokemon. The Psyduck is still not happening. We're fishing for him. I'm gonna spend however long it takes to fish for the Psyduck. I am stubborn and committed to my goals. So I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. Will it happen in a timely manner? I don't know. But it's gotta happen because Lickitung is vital to the team. We need Surf, and I don't think anyone else on this team can learn Surf. So yeah, Lickitung gotta happen. Arbok can learn Strength, so I'm not concerned about that. I think Growlithe can learn Strength too, which is also not a concern. I don't need Fly. Fly is not vital. Fly would be nice, but it's not important at the moment. Cut, we already did everything that like super requires cut. We're keeping cut at least until... It happened! He's here! Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, every time I'm like fully prepared to sit down and do this for like 2 hours. So Arbok hasn't been killing things in this pond with like one hit, but here's the deal. I don't want to risk it. It took probably, because I did this for like 30 minutes yesterday and then like 20 minutes today, and I don't want to spend another hour fishing for a Psyduck. So I don't want to risk hitting the Psyduck with anything. If anything, I might... Oh, no. Who's my weakest Pokemon? Meowth? But, like, I'll brute force it with Pokeballs. I got like 30. Oh no, I only had like 20. I thought I had 30. Alright, we might have to send up Meowth. Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's brutal, man. If you're gonna shiny hunt a legendary, especially, like, You gotta go in with Psyduck. You have to go in with like I don't know, 200 Pokeballs. That's excessive, but like, yikes! I couldn't imagine attempting to shiny hunt a Pokemon and then not doing it. Alpha Sapphire, Shiny Charm. Yeah, that's how you do it. Psyduck. Should we nickname Psyduck? It's getting traded to us anyway. And so Lickitung will have a silly nickname. What should we nickname Psyduck? Like, we could go... I think the Lickitung's name is just going to be Licky. So we could name him Ducky. We could name him... I was going to say Agamemnon, but I think Agamemnon is, like, slightly too long to name him. We could name him just, like, a series of special characters. They have the male and female symbol. Respect and Nidoran. Maybe we'll just call him Ducky. Ducky reminds me of The Land Before Time. If anyone has watched The Land Before Time. We can nickname him again. I know where the name writer is. There's 14 of those movies. Is there? I only saw the first one. Alright, we got a paralyzed Ducky that's got to become... not a duck. So that means we need to head to land of higher leveled Pokemon. Heal up the Psyduck first. And turn this baby into a Golduck because you're too young to be traded. Level 33. We got this. Everyone else is like in their 40. Oh, I forgot my my super rod is still registered. Let's flip that back. Whee! The videos on Vietnamese crystal. No, what is that? It's weird because, like, I did grow up on the internet, but I grew up on the internet with parents who were very scared of the internet. So my internet experience is still somewhat limited. Like, I had a very, very limited experience of the internet, despite the fact that I was on the internet a lot. Team Missile Bomb! Beautiful! Beautiful. I love it. Here's what I was going to go to cut. Pokemon? What? No, to fight Pokemon. Oh, there's also that grass on the other side of Celadon. I've never explored that grass. Maybe I should go over there. We'll do a few levels here. We'll do a few levels there. It'll be fine. And then by the time we get this done, here's the problem, is probably my whole party is going to be at like level 40. Meowth is our baby. And Lickitung's going to be at level 33 probably. And then Lickitung's going to have to grow up to with the rest of the party. Which is, I don't know, not a problem, but yeah. Grinding for moves? Oh, I actually don't remember all of Weepinbell's moves, so I am kind of waiting to see if Weepinbell learns anything better. But I'm also kind of not waiting. The big thing that's going to happen is before the end of the game. Or at least, you know what? Pidgey? Waste of time. The big thing that needs to happen, at least before the Elite Four, is that I need to go to the move deleter. And I need to get rid of Weepinbell's cut and teach it Giga Drain. And I have Giga Drain because I beat Erica. So we're just, I'm just waiting on the right time to make that swap. Other than that, I really don't remember Weepinbell's moveset at all, or anyone else's movesets, really. I'm just kind of leveling them to... We're probably going to do the Elite Four around level 60, because that's usually when Pokemon stop learning moves, like definitively. It's like, I don't know if any Pokemon learns a move past 60. I think there are a few exceptions now, especially in later generations, but this is pretty early still, so it has some of the updates. But most Pokemon in Gen 1 stopped learning moves around 45. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's why I'm like debating whether or not I should wait that long. Or maybe I should just, like, I don't know, use my resources and go actually look at their movesets and figure out what I want them to know for the Elite Four and planned that out. Because Growly got a solo Lorelei. I think. Yeah, the general movesets are not good. This game technically is Gen 3 movesets, so it's a little bit better, but not hugely. Meowth, are we gonna have to switch train you too? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Meowth got poisoned. We gotta go heal Meowth. Honestly, if any of my Pokemon actually hate me right now, it's probably Meowth. Because this Meowth has been poisoned so many times. I was just trying to train you, I promise. Ugh. I was just training the Meowth. Growly, you're confused. Oh no. Can you kill?